What's up YouTube? I got some pretty juicy news for you today. There is a new AI art generator that was recently released to the public, and fortunately for us, it's completely free right now. So that's great news for us, and I'm going to show you how it works, what it can do, and also what it can't do, as well as how to get started as soon as possible. Well, maybe not that soon, after this video of course. I love that AI needs us to train it because I truly feel like we're taking a journey together and helping train this monster that will eventually be like a version 4 of MidJourney or something like that. If anyone jumped on that train from version 1 to version 4 of MidJourney, you probably know what I'm talking about. Now's your chance to get that feeling and be part of that wave and experience from version 1, something that looks kind of terrible, to something that looks pretty awesome. So this one's kind of like a little bit better than version 1. I present to you No, not that Willow. This is Blue Willow. This app is actually really showing a lot of promise, and if it can improve on what it's already done, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a winner for sure. This tool functions exactly like MidJourney with a few missing commands, and by that I mean it operates on Discord and has the same commands as MidJourney, but some of them are not working right now. And the cool thing about this is that it's going to be on Discord, so you don't have to install anything on your computer. And I'm sure that's music to your ears for the guys that have those budget PC bills that, it says toaster on the side of your PC or something like that. You can use this on your mobile phone via Discord, or you can use it on your browser, which I do. And getting set up is as simple as just clicking a few buttons and verifying your email. Then you're in for free. Now, the pictures seem to have a bit of a more photorealistic feel, kind of like similar to Stable Diffusion, but at times it's kind of like MidJourney and it puts its own artistic spin on it. Sometimes it ends up in the middle and then the picture gets all smudgy, but it is in beta right now, so we're testing this right now. I would say it's a throw up between like kind of version 2 of MidJourney, sometimes version 3 sprinkled with, version 1.5 of Stable Diffusion. By that, I mean like sometimes it's artsy, but a lot of times you're getting a lot of photorealistic pictures, which is kind of like the majority of what you're getting is that clean look. Let's go through some of the FAQs as well as some basic rules so you don't get banned. So the first one is, can you post NSFW content? And if you don't know what that is, it's not safe for work. So that means like nudity, anything that's too gory, something you wouldn't want to show people at work, that's NSFW. And it says no, you will get banned. So it's a definite no, so don't do that. The next question I want to bring to your attention is this free? And as of now, it is. And it goes into further detail somewhere else saying that it's going to be free until they grow their user base, and then it's going to go live, and then it's not going to be free. So no date on when that's going to happen, but it will happen. Next is, how many free prompts do we get? And it's unlimited, so you can just spam like crazy. Like MidJourney, you're going to get put in a queue if you spam too much, but it's unlimited right now, and it's super fast. It's like the slash fast of MidJourney, but faster right now. Then the next thing I want to bring to your attention here is so they just released this today, and they have a few commands that I knew that these work because I tried them out, but they finally put something out in writing. The --no command, and of course the /imagine stuff, and the AR command. So --AR, which is aspect resolution, and it has different aspects. It's not just stuck to 3:2 or 2:3. So you could do 9:16 and all sorts of the other ones. And they beat me to the punch because I was supposed to release this yesterday, and they do image to image now. So you can actually put an image in the prompt to use it as a reference. So that's actually usable now, but you get some funny results sometimes, but most of the times it's pretty good. All right, so let's try a prompt real quick. So I'm going to type in /imagine just like I would in MidJourney. Then I'm going to paste something that I already had typed in. So I put in moonlight shining through the leaves of a dense forest, giving the forest a blue tint, morning mist, volumetric lighting, and I even put --AR 21:9 to see if that aspect ratio will work. And it doesn't take long. It takes about 10 seconds right now, but as more people come on, it's going to get a lot worse considering that it's free right now. Let's take a look at what that prompt gave us. So right here, this is what it gave us, and that's not bad. That's AI art generation there. And here's one that's a little bit more stylized, and you can create some pretty nice things with this, but it's not as easy as MidJourney, so it takes a little bit more effort to try and get a great picture. And here's actually a picture that I remixed from another one, and let me show you this one as well. It's another variation of that, and there's a way to remix, and so there's no command for remix. Even when MidJourney 1 didn't have a command, you would just click on the image, expand it, and then copy image link, put it down here, and then you would just change the variation based on whatever you want to put here. So I'm going to put anime style. And we'll see what that gives us. But let's take a look at the other pictures in the meantime. So I did some image to image variations, and some of them came out pretty good and some of them didn't make sense. Like this one was actually an image variation of, where is it? This one. So that made this. But there's other examples like this one and this one kind of came out good. I mean, the picture itself wasn't great, but it was a lot more coherent and what I wanted. So let's take a look. That's probably done already. And look, so it took the style of what we wanted up here. This is one of the variations and we changed it into this anime style. So that's one way you could remix, is by copying that image link, by opening it up, right clicking on it, then copying that image link and then pasting it in there and then just putting that variation that you want to change. So that's the same thing as the remix command basically. But how well this does image to image is the question, but it does do image to image and that's how you can do it. All right, I want to show you a couple more things and point out something that's pretty interesting, and you might have noticed it if you're avid MidJourney user here. I was actually DMing the bot. A lot of people here are asking, like here, you currently see someone saying, is it only for public use now? And then they say it's only for public use now, which is weird because I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but you can actually just right click on the bot's name and just start direct messaging him and you have your own private chat room. It doesn't seem like anybody else knows that right now. Shout out to me if I'm not supposed to do that, but you could do that if you want. Here's another cool tip. So when you right click on here, this is how you actually invite other people. You can either invite your friends or you can actually get like a little code here. And this is the code that I got for you guys. And this will only last for like 7 days. And right now it actually says that it's maxed out. So just try it until you can get in, and then good luck, guys. I mean, I would jump on it and just jump into this right now today and click on that link in my description so you can get started. So basically you would just click on that link and then it'll walk you through it. You'll just confirm your email and everything and then you're good to go. You can start coming in here like you had MidJourney and start prompting away. But if that doesn't work or you can't figure that out, you can actually go to the Blue Willow homepage, and over here you could join the beta directly through their homepage. So just click on that, fill out their form, and accept the invite right here. So that's another way to get in. So those are the 2 ways you can get started, and I'll leave a link in the description, but I recommend you jump in right now, like right now, because there's 43,000 members right now, and I think it was like in the 20s like 2 days ago. It's happening real quick, so get in before it's too late.
But wait, there's more.
All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you is the cool stuff, and I'm going to show you a few of my prompts and as well as the community prompts here. And the community does way better than me. They've been messing with this tool a lot longer, well, maybe a day longer, but they've been putting a lot of time into trying to perfect the kind of prompts that would make a great picture. So let's look at mine first. And like I said, if you right click on the Blue Willow bot's name, you can just click on message and have your own private room. But let's scroll to the top. So I started out with some pretty bad pictures, but then I started putting some more specifics and I was getting some decent ones, which aren't the best, but they still look pretty nice. I mean, for a free tool that is still in the very early stages of beta, I mean, it's coming out with some pretty decent images here, and it's only going to get better. I mean, these images I could actually you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these images and then clean them up just a little bit with GFP-GAN and just throw them at like a little ending outro for my video. But yeah, so check out these pictures. They're pretty neat. This one came out actually really nice. I took a little bit more time to put some things into that one to make it look a little bit more decent. So let's take a look at it one more time. So not bad, right? And then this one is okay. It's a little smudgy on the face and the abs are a little kind of weird, but it came up with some interesting ideas as well. So these pictures in particular, I like the angel ones. Wasn't exactly what I was expecting. It does really good on the environments. If you look at this, I mean, not on the monk here. It looks like the head was cut off. I don't know what that is, but the rock itself and the textures, how it looks a little wet, and then the dust particles kind of shining through, look pretty nice actually. This one, pretty interesting. So it made a lot of pretty good prompts here, and but some of them end up kind of low detailed. Like this one, her face is all smudgy, but the wings kind of look beautiful. This one was very smudgy. So have some interesting pictures. So I think when it started to shine was when I actually put like an actor's name in there or gave it something very specific. So here's Emma Stone, and it started creating a better look here. So more detail on the face, and it was really showing that it's Emma Stone. So it seems to have that down. And there's a little bit of blurriness though to it. And it could use just a little bit more improvement, but it's getting there. I mean, for a beta tool, this is pretty amazing. So I would jump in here and check this out today. These pictures are pretty good. So it's not by default going to create like a great picture, but it could create a great picture. So let's look at some of the community pictures because their pictures are way better than mine. So let's see here. Let's look at environments first. These are pretty nice actually. So look at this one. It's like a painting. Beautiful. So these people have figured out how to use this tool. And I gotta admit, I can't create stuff like this yet. So this one, I don't know why this is an environment. This guy's just doing what he wants. You're not supposed to do that in the environments page. So those are some nice pictures of the environment. Abstract is also pretty cool. I saw one picture. This guy put like abs here for abstract. Very funny. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh, this one's pretty nice. So I like this one a lot. Looks like a monster hunter. He put he put a whole story here. He must have used ChatGPT to build this out. He probably used a prompt builder, and man, HR Geiger. That's my word right there. That makes things look pretty amazing. HR Geiger is like the secret cheat code to AI art. Yeah, so it can make some pretty good images, and I can't say that I know how to, but abstract art though, it makes some pretty cool stuff that you could put on your wall or sell to people. So and like I said, you could sell to people. That's one of the answered frequently asked questions, is that you have the rights to this. I just wanted to point out that the guy that's making some really nice images here, this Dax guy with 19 whatever, he seems to be using a lot of the no command. This is like the default kind of stuff you put into a Stable Diffusion 2.1 to make it look better. So I wonder if putting this in the prompt will make things look better. So let's try that out before we end this. So I'm just going to copy the no thing, and yes, I'm copying it. And actually, all I'm going to do is kind of do like a remix. I know there's no remix command, but like I said earlier, you can just grab a picture and use the hyperlink for it. So let's grab this picture right here, but first let's put the stuff I copied. Let's take this picture, copy the image link, and put it right in front of that -- with all the stuff you would put in MidJourney, and let's try it out. So it definitely helps a little bit. I mean, it's a bit subjective if this is a better picture, but it did kind of clean up a lot of the smudginess and a lot of the kind of artifacts that were a little bit out of place here. And it does help with coherency as well. I tried to few other pictures, and this is one of them. Let me see here, this anime one. So this one looked pretty neat, but she's missing an eye, so I put that in. It helped create a better prompt here, and so all of these have 2 eyes and they're not blurry, so that came out pretty decent. All right, so that's a little preview of Blue Willow, and if you like it, or even if you don't like it, just jump in, because this is gonna take off quickly. This is gonna change by leaps and bounds. Mark my word, in like 2 weeks to a month, it's gonna look very different than it does now, and it's gonna take the path that MidJourney took, and it's gonna grow by leaps and bounds. Like once they get a lot more users kind of giving them input, like these pictures are gonna get a lot more nicer, and they're already pretty nice. Like this one here, pretty nice. So jump in today. So that's all I had for you. I just wanted to show you what this tool was and how to get access to it, and it's free right now, so no reason not to try it out. And just have it on your phone, have it on your Discord, just take it anywhere and prompt with it. That's all I had. Take it easy. bye.